So these aren't.
Is this thing on?
Hello, everybody. They're fans. They're not journalists. So
I know. Now we can
just safe. Now we can
tell the
relax.
truth.
These will be giving us some fucking harder hitting questions, in fairness.
They will too. So if you have a question, just raise your hand up. The real questions. Who wants to begin? Who wants to start off? You have your phone up.
You in the front.
Yeah.
Microphone in your face.
What's like the craziest or funniest thing that's happened to you on tour?
Oh God, I can't answer that.
The tour itself is funny.
Yeah.
Actually, maybe
The paper, but tell the truth.
we did a show in Vegas, actually just quite recently, and it was in the Mandalay Bay, and it was a pool party.
Yeah.
And that was actually hilarious, right? Because we basically had the stage, right, which is there, and then the pool is all the way around. So the front row are basically up to their knees in water, and it kind of just progresses like that. But I normally in one song, I normally go out into the audience, into the crowd, so I'm kind of wading through the water, having the crack, and I just feel his arms coming around behind me. This lad, he was hammered, right, just lifting me. He wanted to lift me up. In his mind, he was going to lift me up in the showers, and it was going to be awesome. Right? But he fucking lifted me up, and he went straight back, and he fucking body slammed me right on the ground. That was pretty funny. It was pretty funny for everyone else. It was hilarious. Crap for me.
There's pretty much every show something mental goes down, you know.
Yeah.
That we're always laughing about.
And it's usually things that happen on stage when, you know, nobody else knows it happens. We do them and we laugh to each other, and just you've got to carry on and smile and pretend like it never happened. And there's only thousands of people.
You're
out
also
there.
always aware the camera's on you all the time, so you got to be careful about the old fuck off you know.
Yeah.
So when we're slagging things are going on, you have to be really careful because someone will pick it up. Did I just see him saying fuck you?
Yeah.
Particularly now with Periscope, you know what I mean?
Yes.
He's always on the bloody thing and he never fucking tells me.
I know, that's right. But now I have to make an announcement. I'm like, okay, we are live now, everybody. Okay, just letting you know.
Watch your P's and Q's.
You know, it's like with Irish people, you're just joking sometimes, but anyone else could take lots of offence by something we'd say just in the dressing room having the crack, and then something happens.
So we have a rule: if I turn it on, I have to make a big announcement to everybody. By the way, this is live.
And are you guys on Twitter and Facebook? Anyone? Yeah. I suppose it's interesting to know. Do you guys actually look after your own?
Yeah,
Twitter?
Yes.
Yeah.
So if they send you a message, you
Yeah,
100%.
Why that's really
Probably to a
important.
fault.
That's a good question.
Why it's really important for us, because the culture online, you know when it's actually a standard answer from someone else. So what we do is we do have, obviously the record labels do...
See, there's all the DMs. This is Twitter. We use it on our phones all the
yeah,
time.
we do. I mean, we try our best. Obviously, there's thousands coming in, and we try our best to answer as many. And what does happen, people do copy and paste those and put them around, so you know it's us.
Yeah.
And I think you know by the tone as well. And over time, you get to know the characters behind, so people know it's us based on what we say. You will see the odd post from what we call our headquarters, which is the label, basically. We only let them do posts when it's based on things like the live stream, for example, that we're doing tomorrow. We just don't have time to do things like that.
Yeah.
But we do have time to answer people. We try to spend our time best spent talking to people directly, rather than the bullshit stuff of just putting a link up for people about the live stream.
Or just retweeting someone else's tweet.
And when we Periscope, you know it's us, because I'm holding the camera. There's all of us there on the screen, do you know what I mean? So that's what I love Periscope for, because it's real and you cannot fake who we are. It's impossible. I mean, look at the heads on us. How could you fake it?
But have a look there. Go and just like scroll. That's just since this morning. And just
This is your own. This is at Danny TheScript, is it?
That's
Or
a minute.
this is-
Sorry, that's the porn page.
That's you don't want to go on our page. Like, just,
Oh my god! It doesn't stop.
It just doesn't stop.
What about the people tweeting in different languages?
You
have a
ignore
nice.
them.
You have. I'll read one for you now.
Yeah.
You have a nice hairstyle. What's the name of your style? I will use that style for me. Please tell me what is your name style.
That's actually from you.
Yes. Do you have any more questions? Anyone? Raise your hand. Anyway, there you go.
Oh, sorry. What's the best advice you've ever gotten?
As a musician.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a tricky one. I think it was from my dad actually, and it's mixed with a musician and as a person. He always said to me that, you know, no matter how high it goes or how big it gets for you, always remain humble. And if you want a cup of tea, ask them where the kettle is and go make it yourself. You know, he said to me, always leave a door open so that when you walk back into a room, people are going to welcome you. You know, because he said it's nice on the way up, but you're going to meet everybody on the way back down again. And for me, that was the best advice, because I've always carried that with me wherever I go. I'll either make the tea or Danny will make the tea, you know.
You make some
So
good
I teach
cup of tea.
them.
Make
I
your
do.
own.
I
Make
make
a
the best
career
tea.
after the band.
I'm a big singer. Make your own fucking tea.
I think if it's towards any band, anything in the performing arts at all, I think the one thing is daunting is when you're spending all the time bloody rehearsing. And you don't know what you're doing. Sometimes you're in a room on your own, sometimes thinking, what the fuck am I doing? we are proof of years and years and years of preparation. Because a lot of people say, we're very lucky, the band, wasn't it? Let me explain what luck is for a second. Luck is when preparation meets opportunity. If you're not prepared for the opportunity when it comes around, you're not fucking lucky. Alright, simple. You have to be prepared for every time. So for us, it's very important that you put in those hours. Like for example, our show lasts about 2 hours. We'll fucking practice 8 hours a day for 2 hours. It's ridiculous. It just sounds ridiculous, but it's so many nuances and so many things. There's so many things we want to do and put on that it's got to be just second nature to us. You know, we can't be thinking about our instruments. We can't be thinking about what's coming out of our faces. You know, we just got to be doing it.
Yeah.
The only way to do that is by
We do to the point it's actually hurting our heads. I mean, we'd be in London 4 or 5 weeks before we even go on stage. We're every day down there rehearsal. 8 hours a day, as Mark said, and we run the set when we have it ready 3 times a day. That's 3 shows in a day. We'll do that for another week before we even go on the road. So by the time we get on the road to do a show, that 90-minute show for us is like, it goes like that because we've been rehearsing every day. So like Mark says, it's literally, you cannot practice enough. You can't, you know, you just
got to prepare for the opportunity. You really do.
Anybody else? Question? Raise your hand, please.
You.
Madame.
Do you have a big input in your video clips, like for what you do?
Everything.
In the like videos and stuff.
We're a bloody nightmare.
To the point where we're a nightmare. We have to be across absolutely everything. You know, even up superheroes down to where it was going to be filmed, how many crew we were bringing down with us, what the vibe of it was going to be like.
I'd love you to see backstage or something like that, because we're the only ones calm want to go down into the middle of South Africa, into a township. Yeah. Everyone else is being hired to do it who doesn't want to be there. Do you know what I mean? This is our idea, we want to go down there and do it, and the rest of them are like, cameramen and all crap.
On Man on the Wire, I wish that we didn't have the input in that video, because I talked myself into that. I really did.
You guys did all the stunts that went on stunts.
Yeah,
that's actually you. It was on the green screen.
No green screen involved.
13 story, or sorry, 11. It keeps going up a story every time I tell it. It was 11 stories.
Don't ruin a good story with the truth.
Yeah, exactly. So it was 11 stories up in the air. You know, when we were talking about the video, I was thinking it'd be amazing if I actually did it. And he's like, "Go on out, that you're not going to do it." So I will do it. And lo and behold, I put it out in my mind, and then we flew to South Africa to shoot it. And I walked down on the day, and I seen there was a fella testing the rope, and he was walking out, and I literally walked out, and I was like, "I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it."
It was really
seriously. It's
presumably had a thing.
Well, it was
a harness,
a harness that was on the nape of my neck. So I had it was like a jacket kind of looking thing, and then I put the jacket over it. But there's one wire that goes from your neck to another wire which is above you. So I really am walking on the wire, but there's like some slack, so it's taking about 40 pounds of my weight maybe.
And at any point when you were filming, did you slip?
I did, yeah. I slipped once, and it was the same as if I hadn't got a wire on. I was my feet, you know, I don't know. It's really hard to explain, but my feet out of my heel, I literally turned prehistoric and grew another third out of my heel. Because if you look in the video, you wonder how they look like monkey feet. Do you know what I mean? Literally, my hand is like that.
Just grab it.
Like talons grabbing onto the wire like a bird. But yeah, I kind of wish we didn't have that much input. But again, you have to suffer for your art, you know. We're living in a day and age where you have to have videos that people want to pass on to each other, you know, viral videos. So we put all the time and attention into that kind of ideas, you know, and for better or for worse.
Okay, we've got time for 2 more questions, so if you've been reluctant, now's your time. This man with the glasses.
Are there any Irish bands or singers that you think would eventually be big enough to sell out Croke Park?
Yeah, I think Walking on Cars have loads of promise. I think they're really good. Hopefully they'll deliver this year. I know they're working hard. But I think there's people like the Veronicas. There's loads of people out there that I think are coming up. And I don't know. Look, again, we never thought we'd sell out Croke Park. The weird thing about being Irish and being in a band is that you get knocked down an awful lot here when you're in the band. It's a really tough country to convince that you are the right band for the job, you know. But I think when you do convince the public, it's the best country. Yeah, it suddenly becomes the best country when you are the band that you've convinced the public, and that's the difference, you know. But it's a matter of that little moment of just getting it over the tipping point. And the only way to do that is music. It's the only way. We've realised over the years that there's no magic formula, there's no gimmick, there's nothing you can do, there's no fucking music video you can do that. Even if you'd have cut the rope and you'd have fell, we still wouldn't have gone viral. You know, there's nothing you can do. The only thing will sustain you is a great song. So I think no matter what, Hosey is a great example. What a song, that's come out.
Codeline, great example.
Codeline, a great example. I think there is really great Irish talent. I think what's more important this year than ever is that Irish bands are not afraid to expand their sound. Years ago, Irish bands just wanted to be rock all the time. We've now proven that you don't have to be just that. You can be whatever you bloody well want and be Irish. Irish is not just a sound, it's not a sound. We have a passport that has a bloody musical instrument on it for a reason. Every other country has a shield, a weapon. We've got fucking music. That's what we've got, and that's what we use. So that's a broad statement. So for me, I'm so glad the youth are trying different things. There's boys rapping over here, girls rapping over here. There's things that you're just not expecting coming out of Ireland. So I don't know what's to come, but I wasn't expecting Hosey. I really wasn't. I thought he was brilliant.
Take one more question, anybody?
Is there anyone you'd like to collab with, or has anyone asked to collab with you and you said no?
Yeah.
A few actually, yeah.
Yeah, many.
Yeah. Jarrell.
Oh, yeah. We had a remix of Break Even sent to us by Jarrow, and to be honest, I just laughed my ass off. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Why was it so bad?
He sped up Break Even, so I was like,
This is really not way to do it, yeah. It was just.
and I was like, you just lost the point of the song. And he was rapping about all this stuff that had nothing to do with the song, so.
Things like about drug deal, about breaking even, or drug deal or something.
And then occasionally there's the odd advert that asks you to put a song on an advert or something like that, and it's like DFS Sophist. Or sorry, you can't use for the first time for that. No, it just don't fucking work. So there's loads of things like that we do say no to. But then again, the modern era just tells you that you've got to try in order to get your band seen. You've got to be careful. Like The Voice, for example. Doing The Voice was a pragmatic move for us because. We're in a day and age where if you don't bring in media a little bit, if you don't be the band that, if you think you're too cool for school, basically, you're never going to get noticed. And this is the problem I find for a lot of bands. Too busy wearing their shades and smoking and hiding in a fucking corner. You're not going to get noticed. Get out there, take them off, meet people, be nice, get out into the world. And we found him on the corner. Don't worry. But as a thing, what I will say is that when you get out there and just be honest, get your music first all the time. Embrace them digital medias, embrace the TV medias, embrace them all out there because believe me, you need all the exposure you can get. Just be good when you do it.
Very good. Thanks very much, guys, for that.
Thank you, guys.
This is a very special meet and greet for all of you guys because we have a little surprise for the band from their record label.
Giant birthday cards.
Let's hear a big cheer for TheScript, everybody!
Thank you.
Platinum selling album. Thanks to you guys for buying it.
Awesome.
That's gorgeous.
Will you hold them up and give us a look?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Jump in there.
Let's give them a cheer. Go on.
1, 2, 3!
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, guys. That's excellent.
Yeah, we're going to do one big group photo, is that right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome. So,
Cool.
throw the fans in. And
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's do it. We'll get from there.
We're getting everyone here with that.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.